It's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special for us today. Finally, God have settled me. It's not easy, but God have done it. That's why I always tell us choosing ones, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to thank God. I don't know how to appreciate Him. I don't know what or the word or what to say, but I feel so good today. Let me say, today is the best day. Today is the day that I will never forget in my entire life. Imagine after 7 years, yes, yet God still do it. Many people have mocked me, laughed at me. Sometimes I will hear them saying it. Sometimes I will just feel like I'm not hearing, but I do. But today, God has settled all. That's why I'm here to tell you, I prophesy that God who settled me will settle your case. Finally, God have done it, finally. Oh, Mama have done it, finally. You won't understand. There is joy in my heart. There is abundantly. If they asked me to share it to the world, I know that it will be enough. There is joy. There is, I'm full of happiness today. Finally. Finally. Ooh, finally. God has said to me, finally. He will do it for you, finally. He will settle your case, finally. Finally. There will no more be what mock. No one will mock you. No one will laugh at you. It is settled. Finally. Jehovah have done it, finally. Omega have done it, finally. Finally. Baba, finally. Oh, finally. Oh, finally. Oh, Mama done it, finally. Omega have done it, finally. I'm so happy today to be real with you. I am full of joy. I am full of happiness. The tears that is flowing in my eyes is just like an ocean, which have no end. And my prayer today is that as the Lord have settled me, as the Lord have done it for me, as the Lord have turned my years of waiting into joy, that the same God who settled me will settle you. Listen, I don't get to know what you have been going through. If God can be able to do it for me, listen, let me just be real with you. People have mocked me. People have laughed at me. Many, I just don't know. I can't just think. I don't know why God decided to settle me like this. Finally. That's why I do used to tell us, don't give up. When I keep saying this, people make it look like I'm joking, or maybe I don't have what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't give up. No matter the circumstances around you, no matter the tribulation you are facing, no matter the pain, don't just give up upon God. Because God is not tired of doing. God is not tired of working. God is not tired of settling. God is not tired of destroying. God is not tired of building. And He's not tired of rebuilding. So, that is why you need to understand. Don't give up. Yes, it may be very painful. But don't give up. If you are tired, you relaxed. I have been wounded deeply. My soul have, how will I say it? My soul have gone out of me. You won't understand. Nobody will understand the kind of joy I have. Finally. Oh, Mama, finally. Oh, finally. Baba, final. Jehovah have done it finally. Baba final. Oriengo na journey finally. Final. Finally. Final. Jehovah have done it finally. Finally. Isi Deacon to have done it finally. Finally. Jehovah have done it finally. Finally. God of settlement have settled your boy K. Samson. You know, I just don't know if eventually God will do or give me privilege, you know. If eventually it is like that time of Jacob, where Jacob said to angel, I will never let you go. Or if it is that time that you can communicate with God, you know, direct to direct. Or maybe as I'm just walking, God just show me angel. They can't walk. I will walk that angel 24,000 years. That angel will never leave me. He will never disappear. He will not even go. I will hold him. I will just be asking questions. Why God always care for me? Why God refused to allow me go down despite of my sinful nature? Finally, why God refused to wipe my tears despite of people who are secretly mocking, laughing at me? Some of them used to tell me, Sase, when are you going to go? When are you going to go and visit your mom? When are you going to go and visit your family? But God finally settled it today. You know, it's not easy. That's why when men make it look like it's difficult, that is when God proved to them that he is still God that do what undoable. Because he is not yet done with you. He knows what exactly he is doing. You know what I'm saying? Our God truly knows what he is doing. That's why I always tell everybody around me. The road may look what? May look narrow, may look hard, may look so difficult. But God have what? An end to everything. Don't just give up. I was automatically wounded, physically wounded, financially wounded, all ratification wounded. But today God has settled what my case. So there is joy in my heart. Let me be real with you. I'm not trying to make video or not. I'm not trying just to make video. I'm trying to appreciate God. And I also appreciate that you that is watching me, you should also, you know, I will be so glad that you also help me to appreciate God for what he have done for me. And I come with the God of Moses, that God who rewrite the name of Jacob. May that God who settle me today settle your secret prayers, answered all that you have been hoping and be expecting for. You know what I'm saying? Listen, no matter how long you have been praying, no matter how long you have been thinking, God have all your requests right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? God have all your requests, all that you have been asking for him. None of them is being thrown away. He have them within him. Just because it's not your time, he know the perfect time for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't just give up. Finally, you know, oh my God, finally, Jesus have done it finally, God have done it finally, Messiah have done it finally. The only thing that I will just be doing now, go work, hustle, you know, gather money, you know, just to go and visit what? HOM. You understand what I'm saying? Because God is too great. He's too faithful to fail us. Our God is too faithful to fail us. Our God is too faithful not to deliver us. Our God is too faithful not to fail us. He is too faithful to fail me. He is too faithful to disappoint me. He is too faithful to fail me. Hey, he is too faithful to fail me. He is too faithful to fail me. God is too faithful to fail me. I know his name. His name is Zion, above all other name. His name is Jesus. His name is Lord. His name is Lord. His name is Zion. Above other name. His name is Jesus. His name is Lord. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. I have decided to follow Messiah. No turning back. Baba, no turning back. You know, those days, people used to tell me, you won't get it, you won't do this, but I know He is able to wipe my sins away. I know He is able to wipe my sorrows away. God is able, abundant things able, to deliver those that trust in Him. My brother, if you have not put your trust in God, believe me, you are lacking a lot. Look at what happened in Brazil. I'm sure now many of them will do it. Will automatically turn to God. Believe me. You know what I'm saying? If you are up there, you are still believing that God don't exist. Believe me, you are missing a lot. Agaviga labo Kamalaga Shibra Domia. Mezuma Kage Mbe Chanji Gyozo. Jesus do no pass me by. Savior, oh Lord, Savior here. Our humble cry. You know what I'm saying? Do not let that at all. Oh, Jesus do not pass us by. So there is a reason why God is telling you to wait. They don't give up yet. Don't conclude. Because God has something what amazing for you. He has something what great in that package. There is something what ahead of that you're paying. You know what I'm saying? Don't just give up yet. God is not yet done with you. It's not yet what done with you. Just appreciate Him for He will do what more than what you have ever think. Remain blessed.